Hello and welcome to Wellbeing Café. Thank you so much for joining on day 21 of our month-long Explore journey. This is Explore as in our yoga life model, standing for Learn, Integrate, Flow, and Explore. Explore is made for more intermediate to advanced level practitioners. If you would like something with even more anatomical foundations, please check out our other journeys in the description down below. For our practice today, we are doing a recovery flow, getting into the tight areas of the body, areas of tension, to release the weak. There was a lot of very active and very difficult classes throughout this week, getting into pistol squats, inversions, king dancer, one-legged wheel. And if you did it all, that's a lot. So we'll take some time today to really release that tension with an additional guided meditation at the end. As a note, this is a little bit more of a choose your own adventure with some different options as well. So I really encourage you to go inward to feel what your body needs and to modify and change poses based upon that sensation you feel. For our practice, bring any props you would like, anything that will help you be comfortable and help you be able to get the most out of every pose. And we will begin in a child's pose position. Knees can always be padded if that would serve you, with any variation of the pose that feels nice to settle into. Notice your connection points with the ground as you settle here. And just breathe into your body. Every exhalation releases tension. Check in with your neck and spine. Notice the expansion and release across your spine. And connect to your shoulders and arms. Connect to your hips and legs. How does your body feel in this moment? Where do you feel space? Where do you feel additional lines of tension? And how might this educate you for the practice ahead? Deep inhale. Exhale, settle into further presence. We'll begin our practice with 4-6-7 breathing. If staying in child's pose for this is not comfortable for you, know you can come to a different position as well. Grounding, inhale together. Exhale to the bottom. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale fully. Exhale fully. Allow your breath to become natural. Notice any differences in your body. And stay in child's pose. Come to a kneeling position or momentarily make your way to puppy pose to get deeper into the shoulders for 2 breaths. Slowly come to tabletop, taking your journey there. And as you arrive in tabletop, move in any way that feels right. We will take the next few moments to warm up through the body and organically get out any areas of tension prior to our longer holds. So let these next moments be yours. Maybe you take cat-cow-like motions. Maybe you explore through the hips and shoulders. These movements can be fast, or they can be slow. They can be highly engaged, or they can be quite passive, just small movements. And stay in tabletop as you move, or make your way all the way to downward facing dog. To pedal out more through your body, to notice how your shoulders feel, how your core feels. Not doing anything that is too strenuous. Not inviting in any additional tension, but just moving into areas where you feel initial tension, as well as using this as an active educational session to learn more about what your body may need as we come into our choose your own adventure poses where we have multiple options. Three more breaths of any other movement or play. And we'll make our way to either tabletop or downward facing dog, preparing for pigeon on side one, whatever way you like to enter. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, find your pigeon pose. Know as you arrive that the right shin does not need to be parallel with the top of the mat. Just finding something that feels good to your right hip. Move around, adjust. Notice how your shoulders feel, how your legs feel. And as you're ready, allow your breath to guide you into a deeper position. Play with the placement of any props. And stay as you are here, or we have two options. Option one is a closed wing variation, taking the left arm underneath the right. Maybe you place your head on a block or a pillow. You readjust based upon what you feel or what you need in that position. This is if your shoulders feel especially tight. Know as well that if the left side does not feel right, you can always experiment with having the right arm out too. There's not a right or wrong way, just noticing where the sensation is and what you would like to feel. Option two is to take the quad stretch, finding whatever pigeon variation you'd like to be in, bending through your left leg and pushing your left foot into your hand for 3, 2, 1, before allowing the hand to pull the foot closer to the glute. You can stay in either of these positions or always come back to pigeon or a different hip stretch. And know there is also the opportunity for another quad stretch as well as a closed wing variation later in our practice. So if you don't take one now, you can certainly take one later. Or you can experiment with both on both sides and just see what it is that would serve you best in this moment. Maybe you end up taking both quad stretches. Just being truly within this present moment, caring most about how you feel. Deep inhale. Exhale, journey away from the pose. Taking your time to exit from any variation you took. Move around momentarily. Take any counter motion, counter movement. And we'll use the initial placement of our pigeon to come into our next pose. Come onto your right glute. Take the right foot, bring it closer to your left hip. Cross the left leg over the top of the right. And find your Gomukhasana. I am not in a mirrored variation with you, so I will look opposite to you at the moment. You can always readjust this to be fire log. You can place props underneath your glutes, or you can come into something such as half Gomukhasana, half of your glute stretch. Readjust based on how your glutes feel, based on what you need today. Play around with the position first, trying out variations before choosing one, unless, of course, you feel something and you're like, yeah, this is it. And an additional option from here is to take a twist to the left side. Breathing space into your spine, finding a deeper level of release. This can be done from other variations in the pose as well. But if it doesn't feel right, then know it is completely optional. And just because it can be added on does not mean it should in all cases. Deep inhale. Exhale, raise out of the pose. And we'll take our journey to the opposite side. If you're in Gomukhasana, or if you'd like to come into Gomukhasana, our seated glute stretch, then from this position, bring your hands to the right. Place them on the ground. Plant your left foot on the ground as you slowly spin all the way up to a wide-legged forward fold. As you're in the position, just move around for a moment. Get into your hamstrings. And we'll come to the opposite side. Bend into your right knee. Slowly shift around. Find the magic spin that takes you into your next position. Readjust for this side. Notice if the right hip is a lot tighter than the left was. And if you'd like to do anything additional to change how this pose serves you. Play with the dance of this side of your body. And maybe you'd like to take the twist on this side. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly unwind from the pose. Take any counter movements or motion as we come to pigeon on the left side. Take your time to arrive there. We'll bring the right leg back behind as we bring weight into the left hip. So you'll face towards the opposite side of your mat as you adjust into pigeon on this side. Bounce around before you fully settle in. Notice any additional openings in your hips from the last 3 poses that we've done. And as you're ready, settle in on this side, using your breath to guide you there. Find the foundation of your pigeon pose first, and then add onto the form if that would serve you. Coming into your closed wing or your quad stretch, opposite of what you took on the first side. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly release the pose. Come out of the position and take counter movements on this side. Allow these counter movements to take you back towards tabletop or downward facing dog momentarily. As you move through the hips, as you move through the shoulders, and just notice new space. And I'm going to flip around this way to be in the better side of the light. From whatever position you are in, take your journey to your belly. Maybe you come through child's pose as we arrive into Sphinx. Staying in Sphinx for just 3 deep grounding breaths. Finding expansion and release through your spine. And from here we have 3 options for your adventure. Truly 4, because the 4th is do whatever you would like to do. Option 1 is to take a quad stretch in Sphinx. Bring the elbows to 45 degrees, reaching back for one leg. Option 2 is to take open wing, extending one arm out long, finding your open wing pose, and then from open wing, building into a quad stretch as well if that would serve you. And if you feel stable in this position, maybe your head relaxes on a block to release tension from the neck. Option 3 is to come into closed wing if you did not do so in Pigeon, or if it would feel nice. Taking either side with the additional option from here. There's a lot of options. To take the opposite leg of whatever arm you're in closed wing and come to a half frog variation. Maybe you play with all 3 positions for a moment, not settling into any one unless you know that is exactly what you would like to feel. Moving around and basing this not on what the poses were that you've already done, but based upon what your body is asking for, how the positions feel when you try settling into them. As you come to a place you would like to linger, something that feels good, breathe to settle in. Lengthen your exhalations even more. Maybe even counting for your inhalations, counting to 4, and counting to 6 for your exhalations. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly release the position. Tap out through your fingers if you're in open wing and take any movements through your shoulders, through your body. Moving through the spine, maybe coming back through Sphinx. If you were not in the Sphinx quad stretch, if you're in the Sphinx quad stretch, maybe you come down to your belly and you just shake out the hips. Or windshield wiper the legs. And we'll move to the opposite side of whatever you chose for your position. Knowing again that you don't have to do the exact same pose. That symmetry and balance are not always equal. And you can play with the different variations on this side as well, just to notice if there are large differences. In different cultures and societies around the world, we tend to be more centric to one side. the way in which we might enter into cars, or the way in which we might write or do anything else. So if there's one thing that is additionally tight on one side, but the other side maybe feels different, maybe that's an indication that the same pose is not necessary. And that what's truly necessary through listening to your body is a different position to correct these imbalances by stretching through different groups of muscles as opposed to the same ones. As I say these words, I do not know the history of your body. I do not know what you have been through and what beautiful journeys your body has taken you through your life. So really, this is a time to go inward, to practice that internal listening. Deep inhale. Exhale, release your position of choice and find your free movement. Let these motions be animalistic even. And let these movements take you to your glutes. Two options from your glutes. Option one is to find a seated forward fold with the legs out in front of you. A blanket can come, or any other props can come underneath your knees to find more of a calf stretch if you would like to focus more on the calves. Option two is to plant your feet firmly on the ground and to round through your spine, chin coming towards your chest. From this position, you can keep your hands on your calves or on the floor, or take your hands to the base of your skull to provide an additional gravity-based assist to help release tension from your neck. And from either position, feel free to massage your neck or to massage your feet or calves, or to just stay in a space of stillness, breathing to create expansion, and exhaling to deepen your release. Deep inhale. Exhale, stack your spine. Take a moment to unfold. Remove any props. And move in counter ways. Maybe you place the hands behind you and you take a seated cow. Lingering here for a moment to feel the echo of the pose, before moving maybe in cat-cow motions, or moving in any other ways. From here, you will have 2 minutes to take any final poses you would like before our final resting position. This could be a twist on both sides. This could be a hip stretch, such as a supine figure 4. Could also be another glute stretch, or happy baby and legs up the wall, whatever it is that your body needs. I really encourage you to go inward for these final few moments to find what that last position could be. Banana asana could also be a great one, or some sort of other side body stretch. As you settle into the first side of this position, scan through where you feel sensation. Bring your breath to those areas. And as you rest here, observe your thoughts. Just notice where the mind wanders as we begin to transition awareness from the body towards the mind. Deep inhale. Exhale, come out of your pose. And take a few moments of free movement. Transition to the opposite side. Breathe expansion into the body. And release. Scan through this side. And bring your breath to what you notice. Deep inhale. Exhale. Come out of the pose. Move in any final ways that your body needs. Release any other remaining tension. And allow these movements to settle you towards your final resting position. We'll remain for an extended period as we get into our guided meditation. And as you transition there, I would like to say thank you so much for joining in day 21 of our month-long Explore journey. Thank you for being part of our community and for taking this time for yourself to provide additional recovery for whatever you've done through the week and through the day. If you enjoyed today's content and are not yet subscribed, we would love for you to officially join our community. If you are staying for our guided meditation, I will bring you there now. And if not, may wherever your day takes you next be someplace beautiful. As you arrive into this final position, notice the connection points of your body to the earth. And as you bounce between each of these points, make sure you feel comfortable. Readjust if something does not feel right. Moving up and down the body with these moments of awareness, pinpointing the areas of sensation. Until you are at an area of relative stillness. Breathe into the stillness, breathe into the relaxation of your body, into the support beneath you. Deep inhale. Exhale, release tension. Deep inhale. Exhale. Bring awareness to your chest, the natural rise and fall of every breath. Allow every exhalation to soften your body, as if a wave of release starting from the chest spreads through your torso, across your arms and down your legs, across your face, bringing you to a deeper state of comfort and ease. Bring awareness from your breath to your body. Notice sensation across the body. Observe the feeling of being here, the sensation of now. Move awareness from the body to the forehead. Soften from the forehead to the jaw. Soften. Right shoulder. Left shoulder. Right upper arm. Left upper arm. Right forearm. Left forearm. Right hand. Left hand. Awareness to the right chest, to the left chest, right side body, left side body, the belly button and core, right hip, left hip, right glute, left glute, right thigh, left thigh, right calf, left calf, right foot, left foot. Awareness to the lower back. Move the awareness upon the spine, up the back, to the upper back, to the neck and the base of the skull. Awareness to the crown of the head, across the face, the right ear, left ear, entire right arm, the entire left leg, the left arm, right leg, both arms, both legs. Awareness of the torso, of the entire head and face, the entire body. Observe the entire body, a gentle sensation of observation across the body, maybe a light tingling. Observe the sensation of heaviness across the body, the weight of gravity pulling the body closer to the earth. The arms are heavy, legs are heavy. Notice and observe the entire body, the sensation of heaviness. Release this sensation and invite the sensation of lightness across the body, as if floating towards the sky. Gravity has released. The torso is light. The hips are light, pulled up towards the sky, floating. Observe the sensation of lightness across the body. Gravity returns as lightness releases. Invite the sensation of heaviness back to the body. The weight of gravity pulls the body towards the earth, pulling you into the support beneath you. Observe the sensation of heaviness across the entire body. Gravity releases as lightness enters the body once again, pulling the body towards the sky, floating like a cloud, lifted higher and higher. Lightness across the entire body. Gravity returns as the body is pulled towards the sky, suspending you in midair. Notice the sensation of floating, the sensation of heaviness and lightness simultaneously. Rotate through both sensations until you can feel them at the same time. The body is both light and heavy. Acknowledge and observe that you are an observer of sensation. Sensation is not you. Sensation passes through you, and all sensation occurs at the same time. Notice the sensation of both lightness and heaviness simultaneously. Release these sensations. Release all observation and anything else you are holding on to. For the next moment, allow yourself to just be. You may stay here as long as serves you. Thank you so much for joining and taking this moment for you on your mat today. Take care, friends, and may the rest of your day take you to beautiful places. And we'll see you tomorrow.